Alright, here's the deal. So, you guys have, on the story so far, you've been locally commissioned by the St. Capulian government to help quell an insurgency. The government is starting to win the overall fight. There's a lot less green AOs down than last week. They will more than likely win in another few months, with your help, of course. Now, we believe that this insurgency has made a last-ditched effort to try to provoke something larger, and has actually brought in the Separatists to try to back them up, with the intent of trying to then drag the Republic here to then create a much larger conflict to at least keep the insurgency going. With at least the help of the Separatists, but then the Republic coming in to quell wherever the Separatists go, it would turn Capulio into a battleground, which is something the local government doesn't want.
Am I AirPod champ?
Sorry, someone just... Don't worry about it, I'll tell you later. But anyway, your operation is a very, very interesting one today. The local Capulian government doesn't want the ship destroyed because the wreckage would cause a lot of CIS equipment to fall onto the ground and then start an incursion of itself. So instead, they want us to hijack it. Now, hijacking a CIS ship is no easy task. First off, you gotta get into the ship. Now, if we were to fly a lad up there, it would just be immediately blasted out of the sky. So instead, we're gonna go under on the military base of Haven, and you're going to steal a CIS HMP gunship and use it to fool the sensors of the Hainer turrets to allow you to pass in. From there, you'll also be able to get an advantage on the CIS forces by immediately dismounting. It'll take them a moment to reprogram themselves to see you as hostile, and you can use that to break into the Hainer and then start heading to the bridge, which is on the south side of the magnetic pole here. So as long as you keep following the S going down to the actual bridge marker, you'll eventually run into the bridge, take control of it, and then we will declare index. Crazy, right?
Wonderful. It's where you'll stay. Yeah.
You're gonna need probably the most AT you ever had in this mission. Probably like 2 or 3 of you. I see 3 of you with it. All right, cool. Just don't miss. So again, I originally wanted this to be 2 routes, but I wanted to be a little cleaner. So go in to the military base of Haven, steal an HMP gunship, use it to board the Providence, and then start going south. I imagine they'll try to stop you with a few ray shields while you're on the ship, so just go where the ray shields aren't covering, and you should be fine. Now, 2 debug notes, because I already mentioned it to Mando and Walrus. They're both in the same area, too. On the last area before you get to the bridge itself, going up a giant ramp, going up it, you'll be fine. Going down it, there'll be a texture glitch because you'll be at the top of the Providence carrier. You can still shoot through it, you can still throw grenades through it, it's just you can't see through it going down, but since you're going up that way, it won't matter. Number 2, I was doing my best to seal all the little openings in the ship itself. I missed one at the end of that lawn ramp. I cleared up I plugged up the left side, plugged up the top, didn't plug the right side. So, for your own immersion, don't look at it, or don't try to look through it to the next part, because I mean it's the last part anyway. So that's my bad. I'm not perfect. I'm so sorry that I screwed that up.
No worries. Don't worry, man. No, we're just ecstatic that we got a ship for you.
I'll also say things might be a little framey while you're under Haven, just because there's a massive ship over you with a big amount of textures inside. So if I notice it, I'll do my best to help critique it. But otherwise, should be good. I'll be making sure things are balanced accordingly.
We played Swap 1.0 days. Come on.
Yeah, I know, right? That was a framey mess, man. We'll figure it out. No, Salty, we're just beginning. We're just beginning. Otherwise, yeah, this is one of the few, I think the only one I've actually recommended where you should walk in. But you do you.
Awesome.
And reinserts, I'm just going to do teleports. For getting you in the area, there's, I can teleport you either into some static turrets along the way or the Hainer Bay via putting you in the vehicle. Actually, I don't think I can do it with Achilles. So instead, I'm going to attach you to an AI and just drag you behind the line, but not immediately right behind, probably a few hundred meters behind. So there's that, because it's impossible to get Z axes working with teleport. So I'll figure it out and get you where you need to go. Or you can just not die. That would make it easier on me. Right? Yeah. Zephys agrees.
We've got another one. He's stuck in the loading screen.
Okay, I'll run the script. What? What, they just did it, like, perfectly?
Yeah,
Of course they did. Mm-hmm. Nice. So, Bloodwing's making pasta upstairs, and we also have movers delivering the last parts of our, furniture for the bed set upstairs, and, the last time that we had stuff brought in, they damaged our walls, and, this time around they didn't damage anything, thank God, but, apparently the guy that did the damage is, notorious for doing that, so Bloodwind was laughing about it. But yeah, today was a long freaking day. Holy crap. And yes, Batter has a really awesome name that he got away with.
Sup Liru, how many do you think will die?
Honestly, with the House Aiden mod set, probably 4. There'll probably be about 4 or 5 deaths. But do you have to pay for the walls? No, so they gave us, Bloodwing's father is a really good handyman. So is my dad, but hers is kind of better. Because they're Greek. But they basically reimbursed us $150 and kind of said you, so, you know. Shrug. But otherwise, here's the AO. So we have a mix of the rebel forces. Also, they added this thing that's like a quote-unquote scout bike, and it's an armored scout tank. It is the cutest little AAT I've ever freaking seen. Like, it's adorable. I want to make an op out of these. It's a mini AAT that you sit in, and there's a gunner in here that controls the guns. It's adorable. I want to make a meme op about this. Like, it's beautiful. It's actually beautiful. Like, this is the pinnacle of Arma 3. The AAT at home. Yes. So anyway, they're gonna have to fight through this. This. I've got some boats I can throw at them from over there that are all scripted to have Star Wars stuff. Steal this, take this, go up here, land, and then fight through all of this. And hopefully the server won't kill itself. But yeah, I mean, here's the route. There's more of parts of the ship I just decided to seal off because there's a lot more in the actual template itself, but I basically took what was here. I built a bunch of additional rampage up here to actually connect the bridge to it physically. And then the 2 things I told them about. 1, I forgot to plug this because I completely forgot to while I was streaming. And then there's also a glitch right here. Yep, all right. So going up, it's not too bad, but going down, eh. But, I mean, they're going to index when they get up here, so it's fine.
No, off the top of my head, man. Go with that. That one works.
We're not using swap. No, it's all the other. It's like Cobra and JLTS and all of those. I will admit, though, like, now that those mods have had a lot of time to develop, they have a lot better, like, internal development assets to work with. I still like swap, though, because it's just everything in one mod, you know? It makes it easier because people are not the brightest at downloading mods. But, you know, if you give them an HTML, they're usually fine, but they'll always ask what the mod count is instead of just downloading the frickin' HTML. It's so annoying, but that's okay. This is my highlight of the night. I mean, look at it. You got the Providence in the background. You have this dude chilling on his little baby AAT. Ah, it's beautiful. As they don't actually do it that much, which is kind of nice. Well, Barb, I mean, I got a silver play button behind me, so it's good enough if I have an award for it. It means I'm doing something right, right? Who the heck knows? I wanted to add B2s, but the B2 models were still glitched out, so I just deleted them because I didn't want to have to manually kill them off every time. That would have been too annoying, you know? Unfortunately. Let's go ahead, set our global AI skill here. 90, 35, 50, 50. Probably, but they're kind of a mini star sim, so I'm not sure if you're gonna have fill-ins.
Need it one more time.
All right, stand by.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, I have this built into the init file, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I'll execute it across everything again, but every time someone connects, this thing automatically executes, so... Oh well. It's that load-in glitch. Oh yeah, I know the GARC community was moving to transfer out of swap after they had enough stuff built up, and honestly, it's been like that for a few months, where they've been transitioning out of stuff, and I've seen some other Star Wars development hubs starting to focus on, like, Empire and Rebellion level stuff, which is cool, but... Yeah, and it's just part of the development cycle. Oh god, Will, you gave Sniper Wolf a sub, as he's pretending to fanboy my channel, but yeah, no, Wolf and I, we gutted the Discord today, and we built something new on it. It's going to have a lot of additional stuff that we'll add to it over time, but that's when we, you know, get people to run stuff and yada-da. What's Matsuzaka? You know, I don't even want to know, Sniper. I don't want to know. Yeah, that was my thumbnail picture right there, the little lawnmower baby. It actually does. Here, Sniper Wolf. I want your opinion on something. What do you think of my AAT, alright? This is the best AAT money can buy. What do you think about this? I want to know. It's hot? Thank you. I tried my best. His feet literally just slide right into the texture. Look at him with his sandals, man. He just shoves them right in. Who knew? Matthew, thanks for gifting out a random gift sub, and it went to Selzik. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. He's not even holding the handlebars, man. He's just joyriding this. And he's got no back support here, and his butt partially goes in. Wow. That actually looks really uncomfortable. I know, right? It all came down to this fucking gorilla. Oh god, are they leaving? Okay, cool. I didn't realize they were leaving, so I guess we'll actually start this operation. When they actually start, I'm gonna have a firefight go off right here, and yeah, I'll go from there. I guess I'll start garrisoning that up. But yeah, it's just meant to be a nice chillax final operation. And of course you didn't apply the way I wanted it to, so instead we're going to do it the hard way. Change abilities, select everything. Pathing, no. Apply. But yeah, I don't, I'm not sure if when I'll open up another House Agent slot. But
Send in
just
goat
me
team
taking a break
6
here.
now.
Really just to free up the slot, because again, there's dinner upstairs right now. It's gonna get a little cold, I'll have to reheat it, but you know. Life moves on, we evolve. Things go forward. Willow giving a sub to Alexander. Noise. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Alright, come on, do the shoot.
On the way.
There we go. Permastand. You sorted?
Sorted, sorry.
Alright, cool. I'll teleport you up.
Thank you.
And strain. Oh, I do have the ace one, so I can't do it the original method I wanted. Why did I think I did? Oh well. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to put him behind a tree that's like immediately right behind him, so strain. And why did that not execute? Maybe because he's desyncing. Or maybe I've already lost access to my Zeus interface. Who knows? Let's try again. There we go. Might have been a desync spike between my own connection and the server's connection. It happens. Yeah, so friendlies are down there. Just gotta make sure it's not too framey. But, you know, otherwise we'll be fine. And like that, the combat begins. Yeah, no, they have Old Republic Mandalorians. They have their own mod for some of these armors, and it's not Swap Sniper. It's the mods that are trying to replace Swap. But yeah, no, they got the Old Republic. They use that for, like, recruit armor. It's pretty funny. And they've got more modern armors down, and they have, like, two sets of... They got one set of Mandalore armor, and then they have another golden one for the, co-creator. Neo Crusaders. Yeah, exactly. Alright, I'm gonna get the baby out. I'm ready to see the best. Why is my engine not turning on? There we go. Oh, yeah. Anti-personal HE plasma. I love it. Wow. My baby. There's more fire coming down from further down range here as the gauntlet now begins. Rest in peace, my little derp tank. So got some longer range shots coming in. Ooh, these guys had picked off. I'd say, like, the only good Starship Trooper movie was the first one. The other ones were okay. The animated ones are okay, but, I mean, it's meant to make fun of the situation more than anything else. Oh, God, baby. We already have Tiny Church. By the way, there will be a Tiny Church emote that'll come out one day. I don't know when it'll be ready, but it'll be ready one day. I'm gonna run these guys so it frees them from the garrison. At least it should allegedly. There it is. Excuse me. Trader of Mars was actually pretty good for an animated movie. That was like the latest one. Baby church doo-doo. Oh my god. Just make a meme song, right? Have that music run behind it, and we just dub over and just make it bigger and bigger churches. That would be something. Now, I don't know if this is... let me actually test it. It was listed as a Star Wars thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a Star Wars canon. They rescripted them to fire Star Wars things. Cool. Let's do it. Now they're being engaged from the rear. That group was turning around. Oh, of course, this doesn't have a destroyed texture. They never have destroyed textures. And that would be... What's actually firing that? The destroyer droid? Oh. Why does it have a vanilla turret sound? Why did that gun have a vanilla sound? What the... That thing didn't have a vanilla sound earlier in the campaign. Why'd they replace it? It was funny. Before I started the stream, I actually just copy and pasted a few of the different droid models from the ship to make sure they could destroy them because the B2 model, for example, it was destroyable for like the first 2 missions, and they updated it. Now it's unkillable. And it's like, why? The Tiny Church will kidnap players. God. Another meme op, eh? Oh, wow. Oh, geez, he's okay. Okay, it wasn't a direct hit. I think it was set to AP rounds, so it's only gonna hurt them if they get a direct hit. And I think they're trying to GL it. They've got 3 dudes with rocket launchers. I think they should reconsider. They're getting some good hits, mind you, but I think they've actually potentially disabled some of. Yeah, no. So they disabled the front gun.
Copy that.
I'm gonna have this thing try to fall back.
Roger that. Will do.
Yeah, so now they're trying to get the rocket. Yeah, and then they did something to the vanilla EOD vests. Like, you have to hit these guys in the face, otherwise they won't die. Yes, Boo. 45 minutes, maybe. Alright, I'm sorry, Boo. No, it's okay. Yeah, so another reason why I want this slot moved is, you know, Bloodwind has dinner ready, but we have a Providence carrier to raid. You can actually see one of the MTTs up there in one of the 2 gun positions. Alright, now let's have some fun. Let's get this and start mortaring behind them. Because why the heck not? This is my last op for them, and they prefer a more cinematic approach, so I'm gonna do my best to make it cinematic, you know? Oh, hey, Wolf, if you're still here, Afghan Bay got taken offline, unfortunately. You can't buy from there anymore. They disabled the site. Big sad. I'm not even sure if that shot. I didn't hear it. Yeah, it's such a disappointment. I wanted to buy the 100 count of M16A2s, but guess we'll never get there. Exactly. Exactly. We'll never get them. What a shame. Also, 50-50, this thing glitched out because it did. I've noticed in this campaign it does not like it when I place them in Eden. Oh, I forgot to delete you. Yeah, this is the one I was missing. So watch this. Yeah. See my issue? It's a pretty big issue. Yeah, that thing fires a vanilla sound. That's adorable. Oh, well, there goes the Neo Crusader. Big ouch. Let's try it now. See, now it's actually giving me the diamond, so I think that means it'll actually not be dumb. Come on, I just said you wouldn't be dumb. I think they just, yeah, they missed the AT, it went short. I'm gonna wait till they get a little closer before I put an HMP gunship in the air. Oh. Yeah, I'm not surprised that he died. He kind of got unloaded on. It is aiming at the building, which is a little more concerning. You know what? It has ammo. So I'm just gonna guess.
So, let's give him a warm welcome.
Guessing's good, right? 50-50, I kill my player base, or, you know, something bad happens. We'll figure it out, right? I just realized I'm going to be teleporting Strain in, and he's going to literally get hit by those mortars, so I'm going to wait for those to stop. Strain, you good to go? Okay, 1 second. Normally I would have a Vic go in and reinsert them, but I'm too lazy today. This is my last stop with them for a while, so might as well have fun. There we go. Oh my god. It's a Beyblade. And it's ripping around that tree. It's still ripping around the tree. I wouldn't go near that thing, because it's still, Hey, yo, what the DSD doing? I just realized, you still can't spawn the advanced medical crates? Oh, cool. Yeah, let me see what's in here. Wow. That's awesome. Alright, here, let me spawn it next to me and actually check. Because if it does have medical, I probably want to provide that because they don't have any way to do resupply, and based off of how much their butts are getting kicked, they're probably going to need it. Yeah, that's good enough. What? The... You know, I know Ace has cook-off for vehicles, but, that's a new one. The beacons are lit. The CIS calls for aid. What? I've never seen that before. That's a new one. We found oil, yeah. I keep the memes coming, because this, legitimately, I've never seen this one before. That's amazing. I don't even know what to say. That is honestly amazing. Despite the amount of particles it's throwing in the air, it's actually doing fine. It's just infinitely going forward. And it gives seizures if you get close to it. That's amazing. When she finds out you're a VTuber. Oh, it immediately goes off when you say that, Duke. We just did an op like yesterday where we just like murked 2 VTubers, right? Oh, that's so funny. Oh. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna delete that because it's infinitely going forward, but that's a good one. That's an honest to goodness good one. I love it. Wow. Yeah, this had, they took away all the blaster effects because that's, remember in, MCO7, it would make the Gatling laser sound? Now it makes a vanilla rotary sound. So they definitely broke their own stuff, and that's disappointing. That's kind of why I don't like the... You either use swap and it's buggy, or you use this stuff, but they, like... They update it and they break their own stuff. It's annoying, you know? Yeah, it's a big slug turret. Screw the Jedi. Exactly. That's what our story's gonna be. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, there's the marksman up there starting to fire. And they've got actual sniper rifles. They're gonna be accurate. Oh, and they speak English. Because, reasons.
Roger.
I'll wait till they actually get into that compound before I send the HMP, but I am gonna send another boat because I'm
Roger.
mean.
Copy that. Solid copy. On the way. Copy that. On the way.
So this 3-man garrison, I'm gonna actively have them run around. The reason his screen was gray was because of blood loss. Is he just surrendered? I don't have anyone by spawn. All right, cool. All right, you've routed. You're too far away.
On the way. Copy.
These guys coming from the rear. And let me guess, you got stuck? No, you just don't want to drive? Okay, cool. Thanks for nothing. Go. Just don't ram into your friend, please. Why are you accelerating as soon as he... Why? You're literally that asshole that, like, goes for insurance fraud in the... Oh my gosh. Man, don't you hate it when droids commit insurance fraud? I hate it a lot. I think Moon's about to figure out, Actually, Moon's about to backblast himself, to be perfectly honest. I think that was... Oh, no, he got it. All right. The other one's not really happy with him, though. Whew. Droids call it warranty fraud. Oh. Guess that makes sense. Having these things funnel behind them. Let's go ahead and start deleting bodies from units they've killed off, and we'll route it up to there. Let me do a quick map check. We can delete all the stuff that was in that corner, delete that one body off there. We can delete this because it's gone into the ocean. Why? Oh, you can't delete them because they're... Ah, excellent. Of course. They found oil. Of course they did. Roger, roger to that. All right, now to do the cinematic mortar method. Will this hit them? I hope not. Is it possible? Yes. Just call me Luton Jr. Oil. Oh. Oh dear. Well, that wasn't good. And the Overwatch is too busy now covering their rear to do anything. Oh dear. Liru, yeah, nice shooting, Tag. Whoops. Yeah, cinematic mortars are, anything but, I guess. Oh, he's still trying. Oh, he body bag. Oh, dear.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Hacksaw's going underwater. Huh, neat. I'll check back in a second. Willow, thanks for getting a sub to board. Raven, I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Is that a 3-bane? Huh. The more you know. How did you... Huh, okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
Spawned in the floor.
That was weird. Alright. The other guys haven't spawned in the floor. Weird. I don't ask questions anymore, guys. I just Zeus. Alright, let's get the HMP going. And 50-50. So I learned not to send it directly there because then it hits the sky crane. So instead I have it come out this way, and then we send it this way. Oh, the recruit died a second time. Oh, dear. Because I like to try to test every little thing that I can, because you never know what might happen. Now we're going to do the full group, mixing in more B1s, and there's a droidica.
Solid copy. Copy that.
Did it spawn him in the ground, too? Yes, it did. Okay, so why is it doing that now? You know, those are some really good dance moves. I gotta give it to him. Worst comes to worst, I can move the respawn point to that open area. Yeah, because it's put on top of it, so I'll just put it down there. That should fix it. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. There's the HMP coming around. There goes Riley.
Solid copy.
Seek and destroy. Yeah, I moved it because apparently people are respawning in the texture, and even though it's on top, but what else is new? I'll teleport you guys in 30 seconds. Strain and Riley. Oh, they're taking quite a few casualties now, actually. That's not good. Okay, Riley, Strain. Let's get them in. I haven't changed where I'm putting them yet, though. For a split second, I thought I teleported the wrong one. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, they're getting stuck doing bandaging and medical and stuff. Really, I think that droidica just gave him a pretty nasty black eye. They've dealt with most of the marksmen, though, which is good. Oh, he's in trouble. That HMP don't, it don't fuck around. You ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. That was Cephis. Yes. Well, let's hope they regroup here. And take that thing out, because it's very angry. Walrus is the only guy alive. Oh, dear. So I always get worried about the HMP bounce, because sometimes they're stellar with their AT and they blow up like 4 or 5 of them in an op, and then the one they miss 2 rockets on, that's the one that kills them all. It's like, fuck.
Wilco. On the way.
We got 2 blaster turrets they could use as AAA. All right, Moon and Hexa.
Yes, sir.
I prefer chunky salsa. It's funny, as a kid...
Go team 6.
There we go. See, they got it.
It's
As a
always
kid-
a pleasure visiting. Keep it up.
Hey, righto, Vestwick. Hope you keep enjoying everything, man. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Players hit a little bit of a road bump here, but they're getting back with it. Just takes them a hot second. See, after they make the AT shot, they're fine. But I find it funny. As a kid, you always get, like, the least amount of salsa on the dang thing. You just, like, you know, lightly slip it in and out, little dip. But as an adult, you just immediately go for that. Okay. Is he a glitched out? You know, oh, is he? He might be an AI. I'll put him in the pit. I can't do anything to him. I can't delete him because he just turned into a symbol. You ready, Walrus? You ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right. Just him. Okay. All right, I'll put him a little closer because they've actually dealt with that QRF and they're starting to push in. The AI's gone rogue. It's silent. Another thing I'm going to do real quick. This Invincible, not include the crew because I don't want that to copy over. And then in 10 seconds, I'm going to run a code just in case he gets infinite loading screen because for whatever reason, that's been really bad today. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 of those boxes by there. Let me go ahead and go to dev. Execute. I do it across all 3, even though global should cover all of them, but for whatever reason, if I only execute on global, it doesn't always work. Why? Because Arma. Well, board, it's always hard to judge a player base. Ooh, good sniper shot. I also like to delete them too because they don't have a destroy texture. So after they finish being lit on fire, they just appear as regular droidicas, and it sometimes confuses them. So I don't want to freak out any reinserts, especially. But I mean, with any player base I've played with, you'll have one op where they will... You'll spam literally the moon at them, and they will find a way to blow up the moon. They'll find it, and they won't take a single casualty. Why? Because they're just on their A game that day. And then the next day, you'll put down a zone on the map, and you'll say, hey, don't go to this zone with your plane, otherwise I'm going to shoot you down with big rockets from, you know, the VLS system. And then a pilot flies in there 3 times. I don't know why I went to that example. That was just the first one I thought of. Or, one guy will kill 20 people. One AI will just massacre 20 people with, like, 3 AT shots and just blow everyone up. And you're like, oh. So there you go. Player example and an AI example. It's Arma. It's a sandbox. You don't know how the players are going to behave. You don't know how your AI is going to behave. You have a good guess. You have a good hunch. But it's a sandbox. You have no idea what the fuck's going to happen. So your best bet is just run everything and hope it all goes well. Am I doing more mission dev? I'm hoping I do more mission dev tomorrow. It's not a guarantee because I have a lot to do. A lot to do. Oh my god. Just choked on something. Oh, I would be careful because that thing will massacre the hell out of them. There it is. Worried about that. Yeah, server actually held up pretty well. I thought it would be a little more Frank-y, but stay okay. Yeah, it's like a game of D&D. Ah, right. I completely forgot about Roach. I'm going to put him behind this rock. Did you notice that, like, half second, though, where it took? Because Ace teleports are usually instantaneous, so that means his, either my connection to the server is being wonky or his connection to the server is being wonky, which makes sense because, you know, he had that disconnect. Ooh, and I stole this one sniper. Get him. Well, rest in peace my vehicle there. Oh, by the way, to the guy that asked how many people would die, and I said about 4 or 5, it's been... I think it's been like a full party wipe. Everyone, I think, has at least died once at this point. So, I was wrong. A little more violent than I expected, but hey, it be like that sometimes. I was half expecting them to use the mortar against the thing, too, but then again, I think they wouldn't because they didn't want to damage the air asset. But if they, you know, found other targets to engage, or if they noticed that that was a thing, they could have used the mortar over there because that's they have artillery computers on. And I have this because I originally wanted to do B2s, but the B2s were still invincible, as I showed you guys earlier. So Instead, I have a firing line of V1s with the MG version of the gun. Oh, they stole an AAT. Oh. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have locked that, shouldn't I? Huh. Neat. Yeah, I got nothing. I have this thing I can send up, though. Let's go ahead and do that. It's a red one. Why is it red? Because it's cool. I don't fucking know. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. So the reason they're set to careless hold fire is, as I said in the brief, they have a second to land. Oh my gosh, why are you... Why did you just fly out? Why are you all the way up next to him? Like, giving him an uncomfortable hug. Like, what? When I tested everything, nothing flew around. I guess I should be lucky that nothing just flew in and exploded. Huh. Get him, AAT! Don't run over your friendlies. What? Thank God you're a repulsor vehicle, so you can't actually hurt them. Oh, rest in peace. You know, if you... Ooh, he traded that with his life, unfortunately. If you go under a repulsor vehicle, wouldn't that crush you? Because of the gravimetric force that the repulsor vehicle's creating? I think that would crush you. Yeah. So what we gotta do is we gotta add the mod Bloodlust and add that as a parameter for you get turned into red paste if it runs you over. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, Walrus indeed traded it with his life. Oh well. Wouldn't that be just a joy? Look at all the... Why is the blood all in a circle? Like, all the droids that died instead had their blood effects executed right here. Ain't that weird? I think he's contemplating life. Yeah, no, the Clone Wars cartoon showed him as, like, not hurting you. Like, I assumed the Jedi would do something Force-related to not get crushed, but... Yeah. Droids have blood? No, it's, headlight fluid for their, built-in light system. Ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's really,
Huh?
it's really fun.
I'm glad. The best part is for last, and you'll get to that in a second. That I'm happy to hear, though. They're having fun. That's the most important part. Oh, yes, Jar Jar is a Sith Lord. I wish he had the balls to actually do it. George Lucas. Now, this is the transport version, so they should all be able to fit in there. Allegedly. Yes, the droid blinker fluid. Exactly. Exactly. Ah, yes, AI can't get into the frickin' thingamajig. Because they don't know how pathfinding works. Because it confuses their little AI brains. So we gotta do our best to help our little AI friends out. AIs have brains. Yeah, I guess that is an oxymoron in itself, isn't it? I didn't really think about that one, did I? Medical crates were a good call there, because they've been taking a lot of wounds, so keep them stocked on the medical, you know? Now, if I really want to mess with him, all I got to do is grab this guy. Up. And suppress. One of my favorite mock Gordon Ramsay quotes, you know, quotes he doesn't actually, he's never said, but he probably would in the context, is, you've put so much oil on the plate, the United States is trying to invade it. You know, like that's one of my favorite ones. That would be a nice one. Genko, it's a good day. It's a casual day. A lot of work got done. A lot of revamping of the Discord. Now we're just having a nice casual op to go with everything. Celebrating the last House Aiden op I'm going to be doing for a while. Overall, it's pretty good. Can't complain. Safis is, I guess, questioning life right now as he looks into the ground. Ah, yes, the very awkward seat that they have to do. I love this one the most. Literally, they use their legs to push against this bar to hold themselves up to pretend to be droids. It's great. This allows House A to not because I'm retiring this time slot, and tomorrow's bi-weekly Wednesday TSB slot, I'm also going to retire that one. I decided to. Simply because I want to keep those evenings open, so I'm trying to time myself for when Bloodwing goes off of work. I am not going to be working as well. That way we can have dinner together and such. Yeah, so it might have been smarter to clear that because they're not invincible themselves, but the Vic is, because I didn't want any mishaps. And they're exposed back there, so... Alright. Timer starts as soon as they land, which, happen any day now. Uh-oh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I could garrison any of these Vics and start, like, shooting at them, but at the same time, I don't want to risk blowing up half the ship. And I ray shielded some of the doors, or areas I didn't want them to go on. I don't know if he's AFK or unconscious. Yeah, give him a foothold, you know? Any other streams tonight? Maybe. Unlikely, though. I want to just eat dinner. Eat dinner, enjoy some time with Bloodwing, because I've been working all day. Are the Vics locked? No! I gave the option to the players if they wanted to blow up half the freaking Hainer Bay, you know? Technically, I can delete everything down here, because it doesn't matter. Ah, I knew it. He did die in there. Oh, well. Yeah, so I can teleport him up to one of these Vics, and then he can dismount. And then further up, there's some turrets I can teleport people up to. Ooh, grenades. Yeah, so I have him spawn in that hole now because...
Contractor, this is Olympus.
Olympus, this is Contractor. Send message.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Be advised, we have successfully entered the CIS ship, over.
Roger. Good luck. Out. Riley, I'm going to teleport you into a vehicle, and then you can dismount the vehicle and join them, okay? You ready? Cool. Ah, he's a Helen Keller deaf mute. Because he did the up and down. I know once in a while you run into a thing where, why did that just... Oh, I thought that was all the way back there at the end. Fuck me. I was about to say, something better not have just glitched the fuck out. Yeah, then you can look behind him. Look behind you. Look behind you. Riley, behind you. Oh my gosh, no. Riley, come on, follow the gunfire. There you go. So if you look up Providence class carrier, you'll actually find this composition. It's one made by a guy named Zach, Z-A-K. What I did, though, is I went through it. I added a bunch of extra stuff. I made an interior, made some garrisons, and then I bridged the actual bridge to the rest of the template. And I fixed a few spots where it was having some weird clipping issues. So Matt, I Zeus in various different communities. The easiest one to get into is TSB, I would say, as long as you're 18, have a working microphone. Do !! Discord. That'll put you to my Discord. Get an Arma tag, and then there's a channel that'll have TSB's Discord in there for now. What I'm going to do in the future, probably after this stream, actually, is I'm going to... That's a locked door, by the way, because it leads out there. Whatchamacallit? I'm going to have a link for getting directly into TSB's Discord. Remember that AI that turned into a... Huh. Interesting. Nice. Someday in the future, I'll do I want to do a Providence op with TSB. That one's locked. This one actually has droids in it, though. So, the real balance of all of this was being really selective with where I put AI, because if you put too much down, it's going to be super laggy. So this is a really good balance of I have a lot of AI, but I've got a good frame count, too. Yeah, the Terminator lives. Yeah, so this one I have a turret on the other side, but it's like right there immediately, and I have nothing garrisoned because this is to simulate the B-ones are trying to set like waves of units against them. These things are nasty. Jesus. Like, if you're not careful, those will actually knock you unconscious and kill you. So you can like be really devious with them because they're the auto turrets from Battlefront 2, you know, that would go over command posts. So a little delay in that one, but it finally got a few shots on Hacksaw. Now he's, since he's partially in the air, Arma thinks he's flying, so it's giving him that wind sound. Yeah, so that door, it's a dead end, but it leads to, leads to another garrison of 5, you know? That one woke back up. Yeah, the one weakness of this is if someone glitches through, I don't have any way to get them back. So next time what I need to do is there's a few turrets I have. I'm going to layer those through the ship, and I can use those as checkpoints. So if anyone falls out or dies, I can just teleport them up to that. See, poop hole doesn't always work. Sometimes it does, though, thankfully. So next door, It's a little bit. We got a ramp, and there's 2 more B1s. But it might take them a second to get through all this, because it's just a lot of extra stuff. Yeah, Sparky, exactly. It's interesting, to say the least. So I did tell him in brief, always continue to head south, because that's where the bridge is, and I have it marked on the map as well. So as you can see, I got a few other fun little surprises for him, but we'll get there when we get there. I could also do that, Willow. I can also attach them to units, but I mean, that would be the easiest one. Just put an empty turret down there and put it in like one of the back, like side storage rooms. That was a fucking unanimous takedown right there. Jesus. And the B1s now are going through the, that's an issue with not putting ramps down. The bodies will fall through it. No! Oh, thank God. I thought I crashed for a second. I was about to go, God damn it. Like... Yeah, so that's a prison block. This is actually where the custom compositions now begin. What's cool about this template is there's so much room you can build a bunch of extra stuff of what you want, too, which is great. So yeah, none of these are enterable. It's all just locked doors. At least they should be. I'm gonna laugh if they open one of those, and I'm just gonna go, oh, okay. Like, I'll just type in side chat. Oh my God. Oh my God, that makes complete sense now that I think about it. So, obviously, if there's a bridge, and this is all customly added, that would mean that that's the way to that, right? So, my dumbass... Yeah, so this is... Okay. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Wow. I need to stop making missions while I'm tired and overstressed, because I miss so much stupid shit. That's funny. That's really funny. Oh, man. So now they're backtracking it, but that's hilarious. I got nervous because I'm like, why are they forming up on that door? That door's locked. I disabled its sim, and then it's like, oh, it's a teleport command. Right, because how would you get to the bridge normally without this? There's a teleport command, Liru. Doesn't that make sense? Yes, it does. You missed it. Oh, man. And it was, okay, no, it wasn't the recruit. Little worried because my frames are starting to go a little haywire, but I'm gonna get out of there for a second, see if I still keep flipping. So just driving around. Yeah, it was a local issue. All right. That one's on me. That one is totally on me. But wow, Liru. Good fuck up. That's hilarious. No, so it's an elevator. Because again, for the original composition... It goes up to here. And then this is, and then it stops. Like, this doesn't exist.
Contractor, this is Olympus.
Olympus, this is Contractor. Send message.
Contractor, this is Olympus. We advise we have one individual respawning. He seems to be ace-bugged here. He's going to try to figure that out. Over.
Firm. He might have to do a full relog then. Over. Alright, so here's what I need to do, because I've been outplayed by my own flawed design. And it's hilarious, in my opinion.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
So that's, again, totally on me. That's just, I find it funny more than anything. Yeah, so the auto turret room. Ready?
Ready.
All right, teleporting you to the bridge and a turret, and then you can just dismount it, okay?
Roger that.
Cool beans. Oh, look at the AI respawn, and it's running back. Oh, that's amazing. You know, I'm glad. I was thinking about locking them all into a single direction, and then I'm like, nah, it'll be fine. Like, something stupid's gonna happen anyway, and I was totally right. Something stupid did happen. I thought I respawned that door too, so it shouldn't have worked on the script. There we go. On the bright side, it means that this part of the... that part of the door being exposed isn't an issue now. Oh, man. Dedicated AI, yeah, right? I don't know. I find that hilarious that I made that mistake, but honestly, I don't think I would have caught it. I need to add a note to my checklist of things to check for stuff like that. Because that... Damn.
So, let's give him a warm welcome,
You know, like, I tested the entire route, but I didn't think, you know, logically, there's obviously going to be a way to get to the bridge from there if they don't connect it, you know? So, I did my 40 hours, it's just it wasn't part of my, my checklist. But, like, man. I find it fascinating when I miss stuff now, to be perfectly honest, because, like, in hindsight, it's fucking obvious, but the fact that I missed something like that just kind of makes me laugh. So basically what I missed for all you new guys coming in was this is all a template. I added to the template because I wanted to connect the bridge up there to the template itself. This was a teleporter here to the door all the way up on the bridge, and I didn't realize it. So I goofed. And I think it's funny. I think it's pretty damn funny. So I gotta add that to my my big checklist of things now. To check for things like that. But it's not really taken away from the op. They're just, you know, reverse clearing it to the back, but it's funny. It's pretty damn funny. Yeah, now you know. I mean, a lot of stuff that I've learned in Arma is literally just it happens, and then, you know, for next time, as long as you, like, write it down and remember it, then you're fine, you know? Willow, thanks for giving Player in the Verse a gift sub. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Yes, Chosen. It's just I didn't even know there was a teleporter because I didn't think that there was a teleporter. You know what I mean? It was probably written down somewhere on the composition. And then someone staring at the fact that there was a bridge separated from the rest of the ship would imply that there probably is a teleporter somewhere. But not my dumbass. But I was in a very logical mindset today because I was too busy going over all the changes I was going to make my Discord. So, you know, I just didn't catch it. It happens. It didn't really derail from the op. It just let them, you know, do a little freebie. Heck, I can claim, hey, that was an Easter egg route, you know? I'm not going to play it off, though. I'm going to be honest about it and just go like, well, guys, I'm a goober. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm going to open this door. Have a little bit of dynamics go their way, because, why not? If I can get this AI up here. How far down is that damn thing? Where'd it go? What? How did you... What? It's up there. You know what? I don't want to know. I don't care. I'm just gonna give up on it. The pinnacle of Zeusing is just be chill over everything because it's... You have no control. You have no control over what goes on, man. That was a green one. Why? 'Cause why not? Insert GLaDOS. Whee! Yeah, exactly. Now, I would say the first rule of Zeusing is make sure your player base is happy. As long as your player base is happy, you Zeused a good op. If your player base isn't happy, you Zeused a bad op. Oh, he's, watching out a little bit. Now they're back full circle. Olympus, this is Contractor. Message over.
Contractor, this is Olympus in traffic.
I'm just gonna say this out of character. You got everything.
Contractor, this is Olympus. Solid copy on last. Much appreciated. Out.
Contractor, this is break. Disregard. Olympus, this is Contractor. Message over.
This is Olympus. Send it.
How would you like Index to be done? Do you want me to teleport you all back, or just Index the server? Or do you want to fly out in a gunship?
Contractor, this is Olympus 6. We can go ahead and index here, over.
Roger, stand by. Out. One second, Boo. I've finished my op. I'll be up there in 5 minutes, okay? Huh? Okay, I'll eat while we're doing D&D, okay? Alright. I'll be there in a sec, Boo. I also have D&D in a bit, so... Whew. Alright, we're on.
boy.
Hey, alright, so what channel are you meeting in?
Got it.
Howdy.
All right, so imagine being a goober and you have there's a bridge template and the bridge is just like a few rooms, and then at the end of the main part there's you know, just a dead end. You're like, oh, how wouldn't it be cool if I like bridge these two things together, because they're not naturally bridged together? Huh? Weird. All right, let me just do that. Okay, cool. And then the players go through and they find the elevator to the bridge that was originally there, and the Zeus never caught it, and it's like, oh, huh? I'm an idiot. And then you guys just went through and cleared everything. You found what I was talking about in brief about, you know, the angle, but it means you didn't see the freaking hole in the door. So win-win in my book. I do apologize for that.
Don't worry about it. It was fun. No, I mean, It felt like there was the bridge connected farther back, and it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was saying there at the end. I mean, that was hands down one of the best compositions for a ship I think I've ever seen.
There's a guy, his name is Zach. He has a lot of really cool custom comps on the workshop. I just took what he had and then I built a bunch of extra stuff, both for internal garrisons, the vehicles inside, and then from that area to the bridge itself because I was a dumbass. So
Oh, it was a heck of a lot of fun. I mean, obviously we had a slight challenge there, some internal stuff to handle, and yeah, it was just all around good fucking awe.
I am glad you guys had fun. If you have any feedback for me, feel free to DM it to me as usual. Going forward, though, I have to suspend this slot because Bloodwing yells at me for his schedules. But let's give it like a month's time, then see if we can find another time to work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
sounds good to me.
the recruit stuff. I mean, we'll talk it over dinner on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get drunk and talk it.
Yeah, of course.
We're also we're looking to change up our mod pack as we just finished up our almost year-long campaign
Right.
this past weekend.
Nice.
So if there are things that you're like, damn, this would have been really fucking awesome if the Mandalorians had this, send it my way.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll say it this way: there's no mod off the table, except for like.
What?
Even then, we'll debate.
I would say honestly, like compared to when we started doing this, what, like 6 or 8 months ago, something like that.
Yeah.
The mods have come a long way to branch themselves from swap. I know Gark has completed their move away from swap to their own internal mods, and despite the fact that they'll have random updates and the B2s will all of a sudden become invincible, or the GAT lights will have vanilla gun sounds instead of laser sounds, like today, for example. Like,
yeah. One of the ones
either one's gonna be buggy.
First, they've actually got a bunch of stuff. Not very well done, but there's a lot of
Good
cool stuff.
Yeah. Stuff to break the mission further and make me cry. Yay!
Woo!
But I'm gonna
Life of a mission builder.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna close out my stream. Been a blast of Zeus for you guys, and we'll try to get something started again in around October.
All right.
All right. Sounds good, man. Thanks for all that you've done for us.
No problem.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. I'll probably see you tomorrow since I have stuff to do tonight. Otherwise, cheers and have a good one.